Alright, welcome to this episode of my playthrough of Batman Arkham Knight. We're in a bit of an interesting situation. As Joker, or the figment of our imagination that is manifesting, as Joker put it, do we want to save our incompetent friend who got herself kidnapped, or do we want to save our incompetent friend who got herself kidnapped? Riddler has Catwoman with an exploding collar, and he wants us to solve his challenges so that we can get the collar open. Meantime, Scarecrow has Oracle, Barbara Gordon, and we need to get to the bridge to get the Batmobile across so that we can actually go save her. For right now, we're going to start, because the Scarecrow thing is the main focus of the story, we're doing the side quests first, and we're going to take care of Riddler and Catwoman first. Let's get to it, okay? So, this is the Riddler challenge that he's invited us to. Balancing act. Let's see how this goes. What do you want us to do? Bit of a touchy trigger, apparently.
Well, Dark Knight, eager for more? It's humbling, isn't it? The opportunity to even glimpse my greatness, the dawning realization of just how insignificant, how unworthy of note you really are? These trials are my masterpieces, Detective. When I have defeated you, they will become monuments to my genius. Testaments to your stupidity. Crowds of school children will pack themselves in this elevator, eager to see for themselves the place where the Dark Knight was defeated. They won't understand a thing, of course, but they'll come.
This is probably a loading screen, just knowing the way game design works.
A trial so elegantly simple that even you should manage a feeble grasp of the premise. You must provide power to this board, Detective. Detective?
Well, this is interesting. How does this work?
You see this, cat? This bumbling, incompetent fool? Your life depends on him. Oh dear, Dark Knight. You don't stand a remote chance of solving this one. This one.
Oh, so we got to power that with the Batmobile. So, how do we do that? How do we get the Batmobile up here in the first place? Oh, hey, there's a ramp over here. How did I not notice that?
You know, Dark Knight, on balance, I don't think you're going to figure this out.
What does that red do? Ah! No! Alright. The red button retracts that. Oh, here's an idea.
It might help if I used the remote Batmobile controls.
Upside down, Dark Knight? Really?
I think that was the game's way of saying, here's what you're supposed to do.
This isn't just a test of intelligence, Dark Knight. It's a test of skills.
Oops. Alright. I think I see how this is supposed to work. Probably best if we don't run ourselves over. No, I don't want to... I don't want to be driving, I want to be remote.
Your true calling as a third-rate circus stuntman becomes clearer by the day.
I could be wrong, but I think he insulted me there.
Well, well, you figured it out. Or blundered your way to victory. Time to help Catwoman with her key. Now then, Detective, hop on the pressure pad beside me.
I think he wants me, specifically.
Listen carefully, Dark Knight. Your friend's life depends on it. Back in the orphanage, a series of glass cabinets have appeared in front of Catwoman. Isn't that right, my dear?
I see them, Eddie.
Switch to Catwoman. Well, this is interesting. So if we look at the map here, one of them has a green key. The rest are all, like, skull and crossbones with a cat head.
Good. One of those cabinets, my dear, has your first key inside. The others, they contain less useful keys. Keys that will unlock the admittedly slight contents of your skull all over the orphanage walls. Your job, Detective, is simple. Figure out which cabinet Catwoman must open. And don't get it wrong.
So most of them will kill me, one of them won't. Great. I can do this.
Well, it's this one. Because if you look, they're in like the shape of an A. And the one that's green.
Good luck, Catwoman. Given Batman's limited intelligence,
is this one right here.
You're going to need it.
So let's give it a shot.
Okay, Batman. Let's see if you're as smart as they say. One down.
Just this once, I've lowered the count on Catwoman's collar by 2 digits to account for Batman's earlier success. I could have simply started the count on 8, but, well, 9 lives? I couldn't resist. Now, Catwoman, celebrate your survival by telling Batman all about the exciting orphanage development. Celebrate orphanage development.
No, you do it.
Now, Kitty.
Why, Batman, there's a big mysterious green door.
Yes, there is. Come back to the orphanage, Batman, and I'll let the pair of you through it.
There's just a slight hint of contempt there. Did you detect that? Alright. Off we go.
Well done, Dark Knight. You should, I hope, be beginning to comprehend the breadth of the tasks ahead of you, the sheer scale of the gauntlet I have thrown down. Or perhaps not. Perhaps you're feeling cocky. Perhaps these early victories have filled you with false hope. Well then, ride that wave of smug satisfaction all the way back to the orphanage. I'm waiting. Orphanage.
Yeah, you think you're great. evidence to the contrary. Well, why not? Let's...
Selena's still trapped in the orphanage. Nigma's got something in store for us both when I get there.
Look at this. Bombs on the streets, guns on the buildings. Where these militia boys come from?
That didn't work the way I wanted it to. There we go.
Looks like we got lucky being shipped out of Ace. Took some serious casualties back there.
Control Falcon 4, hostage situation near the clock tower. I think it's one of the missing fire crew. Over.
Well, that's interesting. Apparently we gotta head back to the clock tower. We'll do that as soon as after we return to the orphanage.
How'd they pay for this gear? Ivy and Scarecrow had some sort of falling out. I think he may be breaking out the weight killer.
Alright, here we come.
Welcome back to the Riddletorium. Do not fear. Your friend has not been harmed. Before I allow you to see her, however, riddle me this. Riddle me this. What kind of question can only be asked upon reflection? Good luck. No, Dark Knight, you're way off the mark.
What kind of question can only be asked upon reflection? I want to say something mirror image. Or something with a mirror. I don't know. At least not right away. I don't see something. Except for this mirror floor. There we go. Alright. Solution not aligned. Oh.
Well, well, it seems you have earned the right to see your friend. Why, she'll be as surprised as I am that you've made it this far.
Alright.
Oh, good. You're back. Eddie wouldn't show me whatever deranged parlor game he's got waiting behind that door until you arrived.
I'll get you out of here.
I'm sorry, do I seem testy? It's probably something to do with the gorgeous necklace Eddie picked out for me. Have you seen it? It explodes.
I love that banter. Numeracy 101. Alright.
Oh, I do hope you two are getting along. Because you'll need to work together if you want to find the key hidden in here. Find the key.
Well, this looks creepy. Someone's been reading Feng Shui for serial killers.
So the sign says, cats to the left, bats to the right. Let's go over here. And switch over to Catwoman.
Oh, great. Extra trapped. As if the collar wasn't enough.
Oh, Batman, Catwoman, neither of you is getting out of there without the other's help.
So I see 5 question marks.
I've got 5 switches in the world's most boring light show over here. You?
Same.
One, 3, 5, 2, 4. But you notice how the numbers are in pink. Whereas I'm willing to bet I get blue numbers over here. Yep. So 1, 3, 5, 2, 4 were the pink numbers. So that is Catwoman's combination. So 1, 3,
It's more of Eddie's homemade friends.
5,
Your mockery
2.
is pointless, Cat. I don't have... Well, there we go. It's settled. You're not quite as dumb as each other. Congratulations, Catwoman. Batman, you're lagging behind.
So what's the combination for Batman? We got 3, 1, 4, 5, 2. 3, 1, 4, 5, 2. Alright.
Oh, Dark Knight. I can barely describe to you what a pleasure it is to see your brow furrow over the simplest of conundrums. I do apologize for not creating a riddle that you can nearly pound into submission. Here, why don't you take out your primitive frustrations on my automated assistant? prototypes, Dark Knight. These are merely prototypes. So try to mitigate that primal feeling of triumph upon defeating one. It's quite liberating to have freed myself from reliance on Gotham's ill-educated muscle, Detective. Well then, it seems you've earned another key.
This is going to take all night, isn't it?
I think so. Alright, let's grab that key.
Well, that was fun. At least I got to hit something.
How are you holding up?
I'm fine. I don't need your concern. Just your help getting this thing off.
Alright, out we go.
I wouldn't celebrate just yet, you two. Dark Knight, my next challenge can be found beneath Elliott Memorial Hospital. Conveniently located for when you pass out due to mental exhaustion.
Mental exhaustion.
You still haven't apologized.
For what?
For Eddie treating me like a white hat. Like one of your sidekicks. You know, half the crooks in Gotham think I feed you info.
You do.
Well, yeah, when there's something in it for me. They think I'm doing it on principle.
Sorry for making criminals think less of you.
Hey, have I ever hurt anyone? I'm not one of the bad guys, Batman. I'm freelance.
You should pick a side, Selina.
Your side should pay better.
I love this banter.
Batman, the next tests are ready. And I really can't wait to play the Will My Head Explode game again.
Alright.
Hey, Bats. When did Catwoman get so cute? Must have been when I started looking out of your eyes, hmm? You gonna ask her out or what? Oh, you're not still torn up about Talia al Ghul, are you? Come on, it's been months. Even the worms that ate her corpse have probably forgotten about it by now. You're really gonna turn down this fine opportunity for romance just because I blew your last girlfriend's lungs out? Take a tip from your wingman, Brucey. The ladies hate it when you brood over the ex you failed to save.
I can't get over how well that's done technologically. How he just pops in and out and disappears and reappears. But it's time to call an episode. I hope you join me next time. We did overhear that one radio talking about a hostage firefighter, so we're going to take care of that. And then we're going to go do the next Riddler challenge, alright? See you then.